Your contact and all right, what up though, everybody? Happy what's today? Tuesday to you. I ain't been live probably about 2 weeks. And I don't know why, but this year already over to me, like after October 1st. But anyway, thank y'all for tuning in. Let me know where y'all from. Put it in the chat. Instagram, we live on there as well. I got Mr. Is it Jarvius? Jarvis? How you say your name?
No, it's Jarvis.
Jarvis. I'm
yeah,
so wrong. I'm so sorry.
yeah,
We're gonna just say
yeah,
Mr. Stevens.
yep. I like Mr. Stevens better
There
anyway.
you go, or Brother Stevens.
Yeah,
to
brother
the
Stevens.
to What Up Doe Fridays on a Tuesday. So if y'all been listening to me for years, I've always talked about how important it is to do everything in your business. So I switch all my personal stuff to business account. So like when I travel, I have a business account with Enterprise and Budget Car Rental, Marriott, Hilton. Everything is in my business name. Of course, I have business credit cards, and my personal cell phone I switched over to business as well. So I'm going to let you introduce yourself, Mr. Stevens, and we go from there.
All right. Well, my name is Jarvis Stevens. I am a corporate account executive at AT&T, and that is actually how I met Asia. Um, and basically, what I do is I work with small to medium-sized businesses to set up cell phone service and fix wireless, and then also data as well. So anything from your tablets to Apple watches to Galaxy and all of the things because we have several different types of tablets and watches as well. And the whole cell phone portfolio, everything. So I'm actually a account executive, so I work with only small businesses, medium-sized businesses as well. And the goal really is to get people's telecommunication situation optimized on the wireless front. So anything you moving around with, I want to get you the best possible price, the best possible savings, and also just afford you an opportunity to have a rep you can call at any time. Like if you have any issues with billing or any of the things like that. And so that's a lot of what I do, and I also can get people connected on the internet front as well. Just in general, like fiber internet. That's not my wheelhouse, but I work closely with my work colleagues who do sell fiber as well.
All right, so how I think you called me out the blue. I think you called my business line like probably back in like the summer, and I was still with Verizon, but Verizon had pissed me off so bad, so I ended up calling you like, yeah, I'm ready to come back to AT&T because I used to have them years ago, and then I switched back and forth because honestly, I ain't loyal to none of y'all phone companies because I'm gonna go with who got the best deal. So, but so far it's been cool. Like, it took a minute to get adjusted because that first bill, remember, it was off, and then my charges was kind of wrong, but they did fix that. And then, like the service, I didn't really notice a difference between it and Verizon, but I probably started paying more attention to it. My bill is cheaper though. I think my bill went down probably over $100 and some dollars, and we
Yeah,
got all
so
the phones. So
that's the biggest thing. A very large reason why AT&T is able to do that is because AT&T has the largest fiber network in America by far. It's not close. And
mhm.
so because you have those two sides of the house, AT&T can get you cheaper rates on cell phone service because they can afford to because of the amount of money that we're making on the fiber side.
Mhm.
And so you just mentioned yourself like you not loyal to any particular provider. You'd be surprised, like, because a lot of people, it's almost like they married to the person they had their cell phones with, and it's like you got three lines, you paying $250. Like, is it that good?
Yeah, because my bill was, let me see, we had 10 lines because it's me, my dad, my brother. Me and my brother both got watches with a number. Me, him, my sister had iPad, so that's eight. And then my aunt had an iPad, so that's nice. So I had 9 lines, and my bill was like almost 500 a month. And we were still on older phones. Like I had a 14 Pro Max. My brother had a 14. My dad had like a 13. And I think, yeah, you got us all new 16. But had I known them 17s was about to drop literally 2 weeks later, I would have waited.
Yeah.
I was pissed. I was like, really?
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, yeah. I probably, in hindsight, I mean, you could have waited. It wouldn't have been all that big of
Yeah, I would have waited 2 more weeks, but I'm like, it's all good. It worked out how I was supposed to.
Yeah, it worked as long as it worked out favorably. I was wanting to ask you, like, so you said you haven't noticed any difference in the quality of the service though from
Not
18
in the city,
right.
but when I go back down south, that's when I really test phones. Like when I'm traveling either out the country or when I go south, because my family's like in rural south. So
Okay.
if my phone worked there, then we on point.
Okay. So did it work when you was down there?
So far, yeah, like, cause I know, like, even here in Detroit with Verizon, well, no matter who I got, with me being so close to the Canadian border, sometimes, like, some parts of the house, the phone will, like, I either have one bar or no bar, especially if I'm upstairs. Like, if you don't FaceTime me on Wi-Fi or something, I won't even know the phone ring. And that ain't AT&T. That's just been everybody because of, I guess, where we at.
Okay.
But
Well
I'm
then
gonna see if I notice a difference since I switched to y'all. Though I'm gonna see if I notice a difference.
that's good then, because the Verizon customers, they swear up and down, Verizon is the best thing since sliced bread. And
I ain't like that customer service though. I do like AT&T. Y'all customer service is way better, and I did like how y'all had a dedicated line for businesses. Like, remember when I was switching over and I kept having those issues, and I just called that number, the with the ports. Cause remember at first I signed up at Costco, then I signed up with you.
yeah.
And so when I had those issues, I just dialed that number and they gave me like a reference number and I had a direct point of contact. I did like that. Cause Verizon, you got to talk to 17 different people. And by the time you get to your person, either the phone miraculously hangs up or your call drop or they start you all back over in the queue to where you done spent the hour, 2 hours.
See, no, and that's the that's the
So,
benefit. That's the benefit for a business having a rep though, because like when you have a rep, I've got multiple numbers that I have access to for a person to contact if they want to get something rectified, especially if they already are with AT&T. You know
yeah.
what I'm saying? Because AT&T has vested interest in keeping, and retaining our customers. So, I mean,
Yeah, I do like that.
we got a few good offers going right now. One of the things we have going that's good for customers, like say a customer had 5 lines right with
Mhm.
T-Mobile, and they own those phones, like those are their devices. They can actually do a bring your own device port in, and we're giving $600 over the course of 36 months for customers like that. So your cell phone service only ends out turning to be $10 per line for 2 years. So for
Mm.
somebody like you, for example, like I'm not loyal to any cell phone provider. It's like, okay, it makes sense. You get your money, you save whatever you're gonna save over the course of those 36 months. And then if you decide you want to keep the service, if you have a rep like myself, I can re-rate you, you know.
Yeah.
Um, and get you the best possible promotion once 36-month window is up, or you can go to another cell phone provider if that's what you see fit. Um,
Hmm.
and so I think one of the things I want to ask you about though, like the process itself, like of getting it switched, was that hard for you? Like, was it difficult?
No, it wasn't hard, and I like y'all even sent them like because I needed some phones to go out of state. Y'all did that, and they overnighted them. I think it was FedEx. I don't think it was UP, and they overnighted them, so they came pretty quick. So I did like that. But overall, I just like the customer service. I'm big on customer service, and that was like one of the biggest things for me. I'm big on and technology is probably the second biggest thing because I need to be able to do as much as I can online or in the app before I even reach out to you or call customer service because I work crazy hours. So late at night is when I'm doing like business stuff because ain't nobody calling me, ain't nobody bothering me, and I can handle stuff. So I need to be able to log in and do whatever I need to do. So I did like that. I did like that my bill. I think the bill that just posted, I gotta go look. I don't even think it was 300 for all the stuff we got, and we got all new phones. And we ain't got no little phones. He's like, I got a 16 Pro Max 512. My brother got
Right.
the same.
She got
My,
all premium devices,
I
yo.
got all new phones. And then my dad's phone, he just got a 16, the regular one. And then my mom's line, I still got that line on. That was a regular. But they was all 16s. But I would have got them 17s had I would have known. I would have just waited. But it's all good because I think they said I can upgrade in like a year. So
Yeah, so you can, and when you told me you wanted them, I just added the upgrade thing on there, so you can upgrade.
I appreciate it. But yeah, I be telling people like it's important to do. One thing I did notice when I first switched to business from personal with AT&T, this was years ago, my bill dropped drastically, and I know that you get treated better as far as on the customer service side.
So
That's
you
something I
saying your
personally.
bill dropped when you switched?
Yeah, it got lower like when I switched from a personal to a business account because I've noticed like the business perks is way better than the personal perks.
Yeah.
Way better.
Well, here's the thing. So small to mid market, and this is just a word to the wise. Small to mid market. That's the one of the largest business segments in AT&T. You know what I mean? And so I'm sure it's like that in the other organizations as well, T-Mobile and Verizon. So they have vested interest in taking care of those customers and making sure that those customers continue to come back and they can retain that business because that's a very large segment, and it affects the profit margins of the organization greatly.
Mm-hmm.
So I mean, it doesn't surprise me that you're saying you get better customer service because you know these organizations. When I say these organizations, I'm talking about my organization, AT&T, T-Mobile, and Verizon. They want to keep their small business customers, so they do their best to take care of them. You know, or at least I can. I'm speaking for. I've only worked at AT&T. I know we do at AT&T. You know, we want to keep. We don't want any customers to leave us that are currently with us, and anything we can do to keep those customers, we will do for the most part
Mm-hmm.
within reason, obviously.
Now, I will say this. So once I left, now before I left Verizon, I have been trying to get my issues fixed since like January. I think I left and came to y'all like in August or September. I
September.
September. So I was asking for whatever deals to stay, blah blah blah. Not to after I ported that last number because it took a minute because I had to go to my dad and take care of his phone in person because he's
Mhm.
older or whatever.
Yeah.
So once I ported his line, that's when they started calling, sending emails. We would love for you to come back. We'll discount it. I'm like, why y'all couldn't do all that before I left? Like that's the part I didn't like.
Yeah. So I don't really know, like for Verizon at least, I don't really know how that works.
Hmm.
Um, but it is vested interest in winning customers back. But like at AT&T, if somebody leaves, there's a certain window. Like we can't even try to. It's like a three to 5 month window before you can even reach back out to those customers and try to win their business back. But I mean, I guess that's just a testament to show you like back to what your original point was. Verizon's customer service is
Yeah,
just
trash bucket juice,
apart at
trash
best.
bucket juice.
It's not called
It was
trash
trash.
juice.
Trash bucket juice. It was horrible. I'm like, why y'all want to reach out now? And then the issue that I had with the rep that lied about the watches. And remember, I had to go with the back and forth from that. Like my bill was 12, 15, 1700 a month. And I'm like, ain't no way for no damn phones because they were charging me for watches. One watch I never got, the other watch I sent back. And then they started charging me for an Apple Watch 7 that I already had bought years ago at Best Buy. I'm like, what the hell? So every month I had to call in 5, 6, 7 times to get the bill rectified. And then the next month, the same stuff repopulate. I'm like, I'm over it.
Yeah, no, they was doing you wrong. I just called you at the perfect time. I feel like
Yeah,
honestly.
you called me out the blue because I was really about to just sign up online or something or just walk in the store and do it because I ain't know no because how I got with AT&T the first time, one of my good high school friends, he ran a couple stores like out in the one on I think that's Roseville. Is that Roseville?
What's
Like
his name?
15 and Gratiot. He don't work there no more. This was years ago.
Oh,
His
okay.
name was Dre. But he had just got promoted and he ran like 4 or 5 stores like on the east, whatever over there. And so I switched over with him and it was cool. But then I left and went to Verizon because they had a better deal at the time. I told you I ain't looking at nobody. But
Uh,
it was cool though.
so you mentioned having a $1,200 bill, right? This
Yes.
is something crazy. Like when you tell people, they really, I mean, like, people married to their provider. So you call people, they like, oh, we got however many lines with Verizon. I'll be like, man, I know y'all paying something crazy, but with AT&T, for example, for our medium-sized businesses, so like businesses that have like, say you were a business and you got 11 to 20 cell phone lines, right? We
Mhm.
have a plan called Business Preferred Turnkey, which is basically you get a set price. It's for life price. So when I say for life, I just mean for as long as you keep AT&T. And so if a customer was to like do a bring your own device turnkey deal,
Mhm.
they would be at $15 per line, like for as long as they had it. I mean, if you add the taxes, it'll be closer to 20, but that's a set rate. And it's from because you're a preferred customer and they want to keep you, it's set from the first one. Like so they be at like if somebody had 12 lines, they would have a bill that would be, you know, 165 before taxes, like rack rate. So when I've sold a couple of those ones, but when I tell people that, it's like I have to tell them that 10 times before it register in their head because they think you telling them something that's made up or like
Right.
fake, whatever. So
I mean,
um
I kind of feel people because, like, I hear what you're saying, but I'm a black and white person. I'm like, show me that in black and white because what's not gonna happen? I get that first, second, third bill, and it's 12, 1500 like it was with Verizon. I'm like, nah.
yeah, yeah. So I'm definitely I definitely feel where people are coming from.
Mm-mm.
And to be honest, the calling piece, I do it, but personally, I think I'm much better in real life than I am over the phone. Because then you can kind of because you can't really read body language when you're talking to somebody on the. I mean, body language isn't available when you're talking to somebody over the phone. And
And
majority.
tone, like tone matters too.
Yeah, you can't really. It's hard to kind of decipher all of those things. Um, so I prefer to deal with people in real life. So when you had invited me to your event, I'm like, okay, this is better because we get to have a conversation face to face. And so I just feel like it make the experience better for the customer and for myself.
Yeah, cause then you can read, like you said, people body language. You can sense their tone a little better because you're in person.
Yeah,
I
for
I agree with that.
for
So
sure.
like so what do y'all consider small business? Like what's the minimum lines like somebody gotta have?
So somebody you can have as low as one line. So for us, small business really is it's based on our segmentation. So anything from 1 to 100 employees, you know. Like if I like for example, in an ideal world, you is somebody watching this that's got 100 lines, right? And they call me and they like, yeah, I got 100 lines with such and such. If I go into our AT&T Salesforce, which is our CRM, our customer relations platform, and I look
Mhm.
and I see that they're mid market or small business, then I can engage that customer. And the same thing works like if somebody is a, a small business and not a mid market business, but just a small business, and they got 2 lines or they want to add 1 line and 1 tablet, I work with those customers as well. So it's just small businesses anywhere from 1 to 100 employees uh, at AT&T at least.
So when somebody's signing up with business, what type of documentation do they need to provide to you?
So that's a great question. So the documentation that they need to provide, they would just need their business EIN number. They would need a business email, a business address, and the name of the business that they wanted to assign um, to the account, and then obviously their first and last name. But once I have that, I can go in and I can make the agreement, and then I would send them an email to get permission to create an account, because AT&T is really good about protecting customers from fraud and things like that. So to even set up an account, you have to have, on a business front, you have to have permission from a customer. So I would send an email, and then the email will have a code in it, and the customer would have to send me that code for me to
Mhm.
even create an account on their behalf.
Mm.
So you went through that whole process too, but I mean, me and you was talking so much that you probably didn't even pay no attention. But
No,
it's
I don't remember.
yeah, so yeah, you have to. So that's the way that that process works, and then from there, so I'm gonna mention this. Your the amount of purchases that you have made through your business also matters. Um,
Hmm.
or say you've made a large purchase with your business recently, that could affect it. But AT&T is also good about protecting their assets, protecting themselves from fraud as well. So um, I might put in that a person wants 3 lines, and AT&T might say, hey, they got to pay a down payment. You know what I mean? And I hate when that happens, because obviously that affects me, because I've gotten somebody to the point where they're comfortable with, sharing their business EIN number with me.
Yeah, cause sidebar, the first time I tried to come, I think I had to pay some money, and I was like, "No, I'm straight." And then for whatever reason, the second when I came, the second time I didn't have to.
You didn't have to, but it was likely because you had mentioned to me that you had recently purchased a large piece of equipment, and
Oh
so
yeah, I had just got my truck.
yeah, you had just got your truck, and so likely what it was that was appearing on your business credit. Not that
Mhm.
it was a bad thing, but it was just that you had made a large purchase, and so AT&T is like, oh, she has to make a down payment. Long story short, we waited a month and a half later. That was no longer the case, uh,
Mhm.
and so it's kind of finicky in that way, but occasionally it'll happen where it's a down payment. Occasionally it'll happen where it's not. It really just is about the age of your business and the amount of purchases that you've made. Like if you got a business that's 4 or 5 years old, you won't have any issue, um, with the down payment or anything like that. So yeah.
So, like, is there a max amount that a small business can get as far as lines, and not just phones? The line could be the phone, the watch, iPad. I think that's all the other lines they can get.
No, and the more lines you bring, the more adjustable that we are.
Mhm.
Because those customers that bring lots of lines, because they're purchasing in bulk, I mean, it is what it is. They have a certain level of priority. So if I'm dealing with a turnkey account and I'm like, yeah, I need this customer is requesting that this happens in order for us to make this deal happen. What can we do? um they may be like, no, we can't do nothing, but they may be like, all right, well, we can give a little bit here, you know and so then it
Mhm.
kind of it gives the customer a little bit more of an idea that we're trying to earn their business, outside of just beating the price, but just valuing them as a new customer with a significant amount of lines. So to answer your question, no, there's no limit. um there is only the stipulation of a person potentially having to pay more, or if their business credit is like a certain kind of way, then it's like, all right, you may have to make a down payment. But there are times where people have made enough purchases and their business is old enough that you can put an order in for 10 lines, and they don't have to do a down payment. All they have to do is pay the taxes on it. So
Mhm.
that's what that looks like.
Hmm. I'm trying to see. Wait, let's see if we got any questions on Instagram. So, is there like, do when it's time for a person's contract renewal, right? Like when their contract is up, do y'all offer any type of specials then, or is it just it'll continue at the same rate they are at. But I was hoping the bill would drop because now your equipment is paid off. If they
Right. So
don't.
if you purchase new devices, your bill would drop
Mm-hmm.
because you got new devices and you're only paying for the equipment. Um, we do have some incentives to retain business and we can re-rate customers. So that's the benefit of having a AT&T business rep as opposed to a personal or a corporate store rep. That's the benefit that we have.
Gotcha. Yeah, because I do notice, like, I haven't been out the country with AT&T, so whenever I do, that'd be a good test too. But because traveling, that's big for me because I got to check in with my family on my projects and stuff like that. And then being in these houses, like, I'd have been in the basement, my phone still works. So I'm like, okay, this is pretty cool. So I've been just testing it out little by little like that.
Kind of seeing what's going on. You are on our premium plan, so you can travel anywhere in Latin America without any charges, without any additional charges too.
Where can I not travel and it'd be a charge?
Well, so on your plan is 7 days international, but it's free in Latin America.
So that's Mexico, what, Brazil?
All of those Latin American countries.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, it's free.
So
Uh,
what are you talking about as far as the 7 days?
so if you went to Europe, you would get 7 days for free. Like, or if you went anywhere else, it's 7 days total on a yearly basis. And then if you stay there for longer than that, then there is an additional. It's like $12 per day. But Verizon had that too. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
they did. Cause when we went to Barbados, I forgot what it was, but this was like 2018 when my sister got married. I don't think it was $12. I think it was more than that.
Yeah, so with us it's $12 a day, but I know for a fact Verizon has it because that's something a lot of customers will I mean they're in contention with. Like, man, I don't like when I go out the country and I gotta pay all this money.
Hmm. But I don't think it was 12. I think it was more than that. I think it was like 30.
Dang.
It was up there because I remember that because I just made sure like I had to keep my phone on because of business. So like I'm like if I'm paying a day, I might go just use mine.
Yeah,
Like my
they
business
was tripping.
stuff. I just told all my family like, hey, just check in with me to check in with our family here because ain't
Yeah,
no point of paying for all these bills. Because I think it was 30. Now I don't remember it was 30 per line because my mom was on my plan too. I don't remember. I probably got an old bill I can go look for.
I was going to say how much. What was your bill that month? Your bill had to be out of this world.
It probably was, but that was 2018. And I don't like I be caring, but I don't because it's all tax deductible because it's in so it
So
was in
it's
the
all
business.
it's
So
all a write off.
it's all like, do I be pissed at first? Like, damn, I got to pay this right now. But then when it's time to do my taxes, I'm like, well, that little extra I had to pay kind of worked out.
It worked out favorably.
Cause like, so one of my credit cards, I don't know if you got Amex with Delta, right? The Delta Airlines card and the Amex. So when you hit a certain level, I think I had gold medallion status, so they will automatically upgrade you. But the upgrade wouldn't be to like a day before your flight. Now I don't leave for like some weeks, and they just email me like you've been upgraded. I'm like, damn, why y'all let me know so soon? Come to find out, Amex sent me another email. I've hit a platinum status. That means I've been swiping in the last year. Like, cause I don't use my personal cards for nothing. I don't use no debit card. Everything go on my Amex card. I pay for everything with that card. All my business expenses, bills, gas, the phone bill go on that card. Any bill you can think of goes on there. Like all my subscriptions, like for this StreamYard, Canva, Opus Clips, like anything the business pays for goes on that card. So with me having all that stuff automatically set up, it made me, I guess, scale higher with the medallion status, I guess. Cause I think next is at the platinum is with the diamond level.
Dang.
But I think diamond, you got to spend like damn near 2 or 300,000 a year. But it ain't really hard because if you pay like your subs with the credit card, that could be 20, 30,000 right there. Like all my supplies I bought, like I put everything on that card. So next thing you know, I'm flying free because I got hella points now. And then I done scaled up as far as on the flyer side because now I can go in the Amex Lounge for free, which is beautiful. Because if not, that's like a $50 charge or something.
Dang.
And then with certain cars, you can't go in the Amex Lounge. You gotta have like the I don't want to say that. I think you still can go in there with an Amex card. I think you just gotta pay the fee. But when you reserve and up, I think it's no fee. But I'm gonna go on their website and check.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to reevaluate some things because I got the Chase Sapphire card. I don't really get all them perks. I get some perks, some travel perks. I can
I
get
Chase Business was cool. You got the business or the personal?
I got both.
Well,
Uh
I did like my Chase card because you can use your points with Apple products.
yeah. I mean they great. You can use them with Apple products and the travel. So I've
Yeah,
gotten multiple
Amazon.
multiple free flights.
Yeah, or
I
you
haven't
can use
I haven't
Amazon
paid for any flights recently because I use the personal one and my business one so often, but
That's good. Now,
that's
is it an annual fee with Chase?
uh
Because Amex gonna hit you with the fees, and they raised the fees.
it's 95. It's $95.
Oh, you don't want no Amex because Amex way higher than that.
Yeah, it ain't bad. It ain't bad. Now
But
that's with my personal one.
mhm.
Uh, I want to say the business one don't have no fees the first year, and then it goes up to 95.
See, that's cheap. So the Delta Reserve fee is $650. Now it wasn't always that high. During COVID, everybody had great credit, I guess, and was getting approved. So Amex made the fees higher, like maybe 2 years ago, because the Delta Sky Club would be just banging because everybody had the car now to get in there. So they changed the rules a little bit. So now instead of getting going in there unlimited, you got to spend a certain amount of money to go unlimited or have a Delta, I think the black one or whatever is above reserve because they got so many different levels. Because now I only get like 15 visits per year, but I can go in the Amex lounge as many times as I want per year. But that lounge is not in every airport. But
Mm.
to me, the 650 is worth it if you travel. Because if you let's say you get a rental car, right? I don't get the rental car insurance. I put it on my Amex card and Amex automatically includes insurance for your rental car.
See, that's one of the things that I like about the Chase Sapphire card too. They do that, but I got the standard one. So I've gotten my older sister and my older sister's best friend, who is like my older sister as well. They both have the Chase Sapphire Reserve cards, and that one has a pretty hefty fee on it. I want to say it's like $400 or $500 a year, but
No, that's the one I got. It's 650.
yeah, yep,
Now
yep.
that's the business one. I don't know if the personal one cheaper, but the business one 650. But
Yeah, so
I didn't
they got the personal one, but it is a pretty expensive. I mean, it's expensive, more expensive than the regular one.
because I got let me see, I got two business Amex and a personal. Them three cards alone, I'm probably paying 12, 1300 in Amex fees.
Dang.
But I travel, so it kind of offset it. So like with all my Amex cards, right? You get a companion pass every year. So let's say me and you go on a trip somewhere, I pay for my flight, your flight free. I just got to pay the taxes, and that's in America and like the Virgin Islands, Latin America. It's like a bunch of locations. You can go to Costa Rica.
That's
It's like
crazy as
a
hell.
list of
That's
destinations. But
that's the reserved or the Amex.
that's the reserve, the platinum. Yeah, because I got a personal platinum, a business platinum, and a business reserve. So I get three companion passes a year. You can transfer them to people. Some people sell them. I use mine, or like me and my family go square, or like if my sister and her husband come up here, I let them use it because you only get one, but you got to make sure you use it before it expires because you will not get it back. So
The
like
companion
mine,
pass, you
the
mean?
companion pass. So
Okay.
about mine about to expire, me and my little cousin about to go somewhere just to go. A little quick weekend trip. Let's go to New Orleans, get some food, and we coming right back. Cause
Yeah.
I'm not letting that pass go to waste.
You can't.
And then they had different stuff
They
like
should
that.
take
If
it
you
at a
log
time.
into your card where you see benefits at, it had different stuff that expires. So let's say you use your card for Dropbox. Like I pay for Dropbox every year. I
Mhm.
get $50 off my annual renew fee. Like it be little stuff like that. So to me, it's worth it. And when you travel, your bag's free in
Oh
America.
yeah,
Now, if you
that
travel
part.
outside America, you got to pay. But if you in America, your bag free. Your bag alone $50
I was about to say that's about depending on how much you travel, that's about $1,000 a year back in your pocket.
just in bags, dog. And then you and your companion bag free. I get up to 2 bags free per flight. Like I don't even I could have a carry on. I'm still checking my bag because this fee done paid for it.
Fee definitely paid for it. That's
But
yeah,
you got
you
if you don't travel, it ain't worth it. But I done met a lot of I done got a lot of business going in that Delta Sky Club and especially that Amex Lounge, like the one in Atlanta, that boy Cole. I met this international he do like the extreme games and shit. I met him in there. I met like some snowboarding people in there. Cause anybody say something about Detroit, I'm ear hustle. I'm sorry, what you say about my city? And then we start talking. Like, but it'd be real estate related stuff like that. But that's how I meet a lot of people in them lounges. I done made
well
to
you
me the fee worth it because I make the money back when I conduct business with somebody.
well, you know what, Asia, I'm gonna say this. In the past couple of months, I have just realized how important networking is. Like, I mean, you really like you hear it and you think it's kind of just like a cliche, like, oh, you got to network because people say it
Yeah,
all the time. But when you start going to these events or you in rooms with people that are, business owners or have some sort of influence, there's always an opportunity to, like you said, make some money.
I
So
tell
like
you,
just telling people what it is you do, like, oh, I do this.
man,
Um,
one conversation can change your life financially. It only take one. I've always believed that.
One
Cause you never
conversation
know.
can
And
change
then
your
it
life.
might not change your life today, but it might come 2, 3 years from now. Then that happened to me. I done met somebody. I'm I went to the state housing conference this summer
Right.
with Mr. Huge conference, right?
I've been hearing
Um,
a lot of good things about Mister. A lot of
yeah.
good. You the second person that had mentioned Mister to me in the past
But
week. That's
look, the lady who ran it, I met her back in like 19. And
the
she
lady who run Mister.
yes, like she run Mr. Detroit, and she the one who put the event on. And she was like, "Asia, I met you back in 2019. Blah 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 blah. I'm so proud of you." I'm like, "Hey, I didn't know who she was. But she knew me, and that done happen a lot because I meet you in passing however long ago. But I guess I wasn't still supposed to be here, but I'm still out here, and like I done got business that way. So now she's helping me do some stuff with affordable housing. Like, and this is a conversation I had with her. I met her in 2019. Where I don't know because I go to so many different events over the years or little conferences like that. Anything free, I'm there if it got anything to do with housing in the city. Cause
Right.
you gonna meet somebody. And the thing is, I'm usually the youngest person there and I'm 42. That's crazy.
Dang.
It's really it's sad. It's really
What?
sad. And
I,
then at these conferences, it should be 1,000 people there. It might be 100.
this is
Like
crazy.
all the planning meetings I be talking about online with this zoning and stuff with the greenway, it be 30 people at these meetings, and it should be 3,000.
Because it impacts so many people.
Right. So I think a few things are happening that's all true. I think either people just generally don't know, and then I think the people who do know, they just don't go for whatever reason or they don't care. Like, okay, example, it's a lot of programs out here where you can get damn near $40,000 worth of free work on your house. You know what people tell me?
What's that?
I don't want them N words in my business. And I'd be like, you know what? Fuck it. Let your roof fall in. Because you don't want these people, you don't want to fill out this paperwork. It might take you an hour to fill out, but you
People,
about to get 40 grand, dog, and free work on your house.
people is scared of paperwork. People
I don't
don't
get
have
it.
they don't have the patience for it.
That's
Um,
what helped me because I love paperwork. And now with all this AI
you
stuff,
love it? Oh yeah,
yeah,
you a monster. I
the paperwork is great. But with this AI stuff, it ain't no excuse now. My output
no,
about to be even better now with all this AI out.
It's not because you can. It's so much you can do with AI. Like with the paperwork, for example. If there's something in there you don't understand, people don't even know. You can take the whole file and drop it in AI and ask AI to basically disposition the 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 contract or whatever it is you looking at in layman's terms, and it'll give it to you in a way in which you can understand,
Mm-hmm.
explain, to somebody else or to yourself. So if you're not doing that, make sure you use an AI when you're doing your paperwork because it will simplify the process. Believe me.
Very much so. Like I'm trying, so I need to get monetized on YouTube. I got the views, but I don't have consistent watch hours because I'm not consistent on here, nowhere near how I used to be. So like
Right.
I got to get back used to going live 1-2 times a week. I'm looking for an editor now to go and clip all my longer YouTube shows, which is
Hmm.
like 4 years of content to clip them up to help me in the algorithm. So I just went to ChatGPT. It was like, how can I get monetized in 30 days? Here's the link to my channel. Gave me a whole plan, 30 days, wrote out every single day what I need to do to get monetized and hit over 50,000 subscribers in 30 days.
Mm. I if you're interested, when we get off of here, I got somebody that might be able to help you with that. That I recently met this past weekend at. Actually, I'm a user first, and then I'll let you know. Cause
Yeah, you got to be the test dummy because I'm always
yeah,
the
I was about to
talking.
say let me be the test dummy.
Yeah, yeah.
But I met her at CreatorCon this weekend.
Oh yeah,
This
my friends spoke there. The Monopoly Brothers, I think they were like interviewing people, and my boy KJ Russ, he spoke. He a big inspector in the city. He spoke there too.
Yeah, so it was a lot of movers and shakers there, but I met this young lady there, and so I got a meeting with her actually on next Tuesday. And so we gonna start working. She was talking about basically optimizing my personal business and social media presence. So
Yeah,
yeah, so I'll let you know about that.
yeah, do it.
Okay,
Like,
definitely.
and then like I'll give you a testimonial for your channel if you need me to, or your videos, and make sure you reach out to other business that you helped having me like a 1 minute or less testimonial so you can post that. Um Post a lot of help videos. Those gonna scale really good. And it could
Okay.
be the basic stuff because like one thing people are not really catering to is our senior community, and being that I have so many elders in my family that I tend to take care of, that taught me a lot. So like when I first started wholesaling and flipping houses, I did what my elders do. I'm like, they not about to go online and type in their information because they don't trust the internet to sell their house. But you know what they will do? They gonna go buy that damn Sunday paper with them coupons in it. And they gonna go look at their real estate section and they gonna buy a house from that or sell it. And I got a lot of deals that way, a lot. Cause the
When
elders
you
got,
when you was flipping houses.
when I flip and wholesale, I still do this to this day. I used to go to the newspaper in a heartbeat. The newspaper, like the Free Press, Detroit News, them little neighborhood ones, like the what is that? The Detroit Metro News, the little circular ones they have out, little stuff like that. I read all them because somebody's selling something.
Yeah.
Like that might help you too. Or just do a class like, oh, a good one for you would be if you got some elders in your family, record a video of you helping them set their phone up. Like little stuff like I'm for real, little stuff like that is gonna really help you.
Yeah, that's a lot of the people that I work with too. Is older people.
That's what I'm
Um,
saying. Like help them set their phone up and record it. Like, oh, this how you the smallest shit that's like nothing to us is big to them. Like showing them how to FaceTime, showing them how to text, showing them how to add a contact to their phone. This is the stuff I deal with in my own family. So I'm telling you, like that shit would do numbers for you on the social media side.
mm,
To
okay,
know you gotta think ain't nobody catering to them. Nobody can, and I'm talking probably 55 and up. The boomers for sure.
definitely the boomers. My mama is a boomer,
My
so
mom
I
was a
know.
boomer, my dad a boomer, all my aunts. Hell, I got one of my aunts is silent generation. She was born 1939.
Dang.
So that's what I'm saying. Like I'm telling you what I know, stuff I have to deal with. Like, do you know how many post-it notes I've left out on shit? So that hey, press this button, turn this, turn that, but it works.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
So
Nah, I ain't never really had to do that, But I can imagine what that looked like though, for sure.
But it's gonna give you a lot of business because one, it shows that you considerate, you compassionate, and most important that you're patient. Cause you gotta be patient with elders.
Gotta be patient with the elders. But
Gotta
honestly though, Asia, I feel like in general when you doing sales, it's a certain level of and I mean everybody doesn't have it because I think I'm a relationship seller. So I'm actually like looking to do what makes the most sense for the person that I'm working with. And
right.
some customers are more informed than others. Like honestly, you was really an easy customer because of how informed you were. So I
Mm,
didn't really have to tell you that much. You know what I'm saying? All I had to really do was figure out, what was the best promotions for me to apply to your situation. But I say all of that to say, the people that you deal with, a lot of times people have requests and they think certain things work a certain kind of way, and you as a salesperson, I have to be in the frame of mind of explaining things, but then also being deliberate so that the person that I'm working with knows that I know what I'm doing. You know what I'm saying?
right.
Because they'll start asking questions that it's not even possible for you to do. So, like, you usually got to be like early on, like, no, I can't do that, but I can do this. And I think it's just a certain amount of patience that comes with that. Because, I mean, I know some of my peers, um, that's they're only looking to get to wherever it is they're trying to get to at the end of the day, and they basically make customers feel like they asking stupid questions. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I feel like
And
you
you gonna
can't.
lose people like that.
Yeah, you can't do that. You can't really do that. Or at
Another
least I
thing
don't
I
feel
did
that's
like
not the
about
way I do things.
Another thing I did like about working with you is you weren't pushy. I can't stand no pushy salesman. Like, dog, I said I'm gonna call you. If I give my word, if I say I'm gonna call you, I'm going to call you. It may
But
not
some
be today, it may be 4 months from now, but I'm like, hey, you know what? He didn't pressure me. He didn't get on my fucking nerves. I'm gonna call him back. Like
Yeah.
for real.
So some people do, like, some people will say, yeah, this is the thing. This is where I feel like pushy sales people come into play. Because
Mm,
somebody will say yeah and then they won't move. So it's like you said yeah. So now I'm just holding you true to your, and the way I'm prefacing things, I'm asking you, like, how does that sound? Does that sound like something you want to move forward with? You have more than enough option to be like, hell no, I don't want to do that. Or you could say, yes. If you say yes, I'm gonna ask you, like, okay, are you ready to do this? And so
mm.
I think some people can interpret that as you being pushy, but I'm only asking for follow through. You know what
No,
I
I
mean?
don't mean pushy like that. I mean, if I say yeah, I'm gonna do it, but I might need a day or two because I'm busy, or hey, I'm a contractor. I might be broke as hell today, but I'm gonna be up in about 4 days when this contract hit. You know what I'm saying? It's like
Hell yeah.
that done happen too. I'm like, look, I can't do nothing right now, but holler me in 4 months when I get paid on this energy contract and your girl back up. So that be the case for me and probably a lot of other bit well in construction too, because they waiting to get paid. But it's like now you want to push me. I'm like, you know what? I'm not giving you no bit. And I done did that to people too. Like you want to be pushy. Like you don't have to oversell me. If I'm gonna go with something, I'm gonna go with something.
Right.
That's
I'm
just
I'm,
me.
I'm listening to you, cause I mean, there's been some times where I don't really have that in me. I'm not somebody that's gonna keep pushing. It's only after somebody says yes that I'm
Mm-hmm.
calling and I'm asking. Um, because when you're in a sales role, you do have responsibilities and quotas to hit and stuff like that. So if somebody says yeah, typically you have a manager or somebody that you're answering to that's basically like, yo, like they said yeah, what you doing? So at that point, okay, I gotta ask them what's going on. So that's
I
what
don't
that
think nothing wrong with that. It's just when it get to the point where, bro, you getting them or sis, you getting them a last nerves. Like back to the Verizon thing, because he straight up lied, like, dog, I had to go down to the downtown location 3, 4 times, and I document everything. I had his name. He like, I didn't say that. Like, yes, you did, because you text me on this. Ain't this your number, bro? Like, I showed him the text and everything, and then he like, well, I handle. I was like, I don't want you to handle it because your handling is why I'm in this goddamn situation in the first place. Like, I had to go. They was sick of me. I was going down there to that store. I was
Asia, how the cell phone people keep getting you?
I
Because
don't know.
they got you up in the
Hey,
they got
Costco.
you, yeah, in the Costco. They hit you with the okey doke.
Because this my thing. If you tell me this what my bill, what it's gonna be, that's what it should be.
Right.
And if you show me, like he wrote it out, did it, I took pictures of everything, I sent it to you. But then when the phone come, I'm like, why is this in my personal name and not my business name? I told your goofy ass everything needs to be in my business name. What did you ask me for my tax ID number and all this stuff for if it's not going to be there? But I reported him though.
He knew he had to have known what the motion was for setting somebody up as a business, but they're not uh, they're like a third party. So the people in Costco, they're a third party. I mean, they are still AT&T. They just a third party seller of AT&T, and so they're
Oh, I
not authorized to
reported
give.
him. I called Costco reporting him. They reported him to the manager. Then when I went in there a couple weeks later, they tried to get me again. Boy, I went off. It wasn't the same dude. This another one. I was like, you MFs don't listen. But I'm like, he just had to get it. He's like, well, ma'am, I'm sorry. I was like, I don't want your apology. I want you to correct yourself. Like I went off.
He just caught a stray. You ain't have to do him like that.
Yeah,
He caught a
as
straight up.
as
That was
soon as
just a
you walk
real. That
in,
was a stray.
no, because as soon as you walk in, oh, I'm sorry, man. Can I talk to you for no? AT&T was not on my to-do list today. I have a list. I showed them like, look, sir, I have a list. If it's not on this list, I'm not this. That puts me out of budget.
I just when I'm in there, I just show him my AT&T badge. My girlfriend be on my head all the time, like, yeah, you could take that badge off. You don't have to have that badge on all the way. I'll be like, yeah, bro, I'm right there with you. I'm like, yeah, this is my badge right
That's
here.
funny. Just
So
don't even talk to me. Now I just put my hand up and keep walking. Like
yeah, I definitely be showing them my badge. They be like, oh, okay, yeah, yeah, yeah.
either I put my hand up or I just be like, nope.
No, put some shades on.
I
They
got
can't see.
glasses.
They can't see your eyes.
I don't care. They can see my ass. The answer still no. I ain't afraid of y'all. It be them and who else be in Costco and Sam's Club trying to get you the consumers energy people.
Mm.
Now they real pushy. Oh, excuse me, young lady. Who's your provider? DT, get out my face. If you're not gonna lower my bill, what do you want?
ATE.
They the worst consumer energy. They are the worst. And then they be like, well, we'll give you a gift card. Well, how much the gift card? $25. That's not worth me switching. Now if you add two zeros, now we talking.
2,500.
2,500 if you want me to switch. That
Be
make
like,
them leave me alone then.
be like, we can't do that, man.
Exactly. You say something ridiculous to me, you're gonna get something ridiculous back.
We got to call the market director. You'd have had to be somebody.
Oh, we got one comment. Pushy salespeople aren't uh I guess they only care about your need. They don't care about your needs or outcome. They're only worried about their sales commissions bonus. I agree.
Yeah, definitely.
Car
That I
salesmen
mean,
like that too.
huh?
So a lot of car salesmen are like that too.
Oh yeah, they are. I mean, they trying to get it done. And for some people it works, but I feel like the people that do real well at AT&T at least, they have good relationships with people. And
Yeah.
so, you win one good sized business, you do good business, and then it's like a snowball effect. People start referring you to, their buddies. And then, those are some of the people that are doing the best.
Yeah,
Um,
because some of my people wanted to switch over. They had literally just went to like Xfinity or T-Mobile or something. And then so today I submitted all my because Verizon just sent my final bill like 3 days ago.
mhm.
And so I submitted on that link you sent to get the reimbursement for canceling them lines and stuff and the equipment.
Uh-huh.
Now my only concern was when I was reading it, they said you only had 60 days, and I'm past my 60 days, so I don't know if that's gonna be an issue getting that money back.
It may be.
Because it wasn't my fault. Because Verizon gave me my final bill late.
We can just put a ticket in.
All right, appreciate you.
We can
What else
just
you think people should know about like the perks of coming to AT&T or just business in general?
um yeah, just the perks of AT&T really is AT&T is, I mean, the oldest telephone company. We've got we
Mm-hmm.
really do pride ourselves on customer service as well.
Mm-hmm.
So if you have a good rep at AT&T, you'll be well taken care of. So ideally, you would come and work with me. We'll make sure we get you everything you're supposed to have. And another just overall perk is, it's so many options. So for small business owners, even like we have wireless internet solutions. Like for you, for example, if you wanted to add wireless internet, you can get a wireless internet router for wherever you wanted to put it for $30 a line right now. Like, I
Mhm.
mean, it's just we got a lot of good things going. Um, I would just, I mean, you would just need to sit down with a rep, somebody that does this, that can walk you through everything that's available, and knows how to ask you the right questions, ask you what's important to you, and what you think you might need, so that they can recommend whatever the best solution is, relative to price and overall quality of service and effectiveness. So I would just say definitely the representatives, definitely the network itself. We put 2.4 billion into the network here in Michigan alone.
Oh
Um,
wow.
yeah, so over the course of the last 5 years. So I hear people say all the time, "Well, I had AT&T 10 years ago and it wasn't that good." Like, yeah, we spent 2.4 billion in Michigan. Go look it up. Go look up what Verizon is spent. And go look up what T-Mobile is spent. And it won't be close. So it's just those things, for sure. Those things.
All right. How can people get in contact with you?
So you can get in contact with me a couple of different ways. My cell phone number. So I have an AT&T cell phone, and that number is 773-705-8154. Again, that is 773-705-8154, or at my email, which is jq641a@att.com. And, you know, either one of those ways, you could text me, call me. Um, I would love to just work with you and walk you through whatever it is you're looking to do and get you the best possible solution.
What I was gonna ask you? Oh, any final thoughts or comments?
Well, nah, I just want to thank you for, giving me the opportunity to talk on your platform. And
Appreciate it. Thank you for helping me with all my phone mess.
yeah, no, that was no problem at all. I appreciate you taking the time and doing this. I know it's late in the day, and if you need anything or anybody that needs anything, you just let me know, and I'll do my best. That's on the AT&T front, or the personal front, the other stuff that we talked about,
Oh, for sure.
the business as well.
Oh yeah, and I wanted to thank you also for sponsoring you, AT&T, and you, Mr. Stevens, for sponsoring our last Real Estate Fridays meetup when we did it at 3 Square at the Container Home.
Yeah,
So I
yeah,
did want to thank you for that on here as well.
yeah. No, you're welcome, and that was dope. That was super dope, by the way. I learned a
Yeah.
lot. My brother, and my cousin, we learned a lot for sure.
Well, that's good. Yeah, we're gonna bring them back in the spring. I'm like, it's cold now because people been asking. I'm like, I'll see y'all in April.
Yeah, this the type of weather make you not want to go outside for sure.
I've been home all day just on the computer working.
Yeah, I feel that.
Well, it sounds like you about to go to bed. So
Definitely about to go to bed. It's past my bedtime.
I feel that. I feel that. But thanks again, man. And, yeah, we can do this again. Maybe in the new year, y'all might have like some new specials or something first of the year if you want to do another one.
Yeah, we definitely can. I definitely will want to do that. And even if we could, you know, talk about BWS legacy a little bit, even,
Yeah, for sure.
I would like to do that. That'd be great if that was possible too.
Or maybe since you got a different company with the plumbing and stuff, maybe we could do like a live where like I kind of help you with certain stuff. I think that'd be a good one.
Okay.
Like if you got business questions, it could be like business help.
Oh yeah, that'd be good. Oh yeah, we should do that.
All right, that'd be a good one. Maybe like sometime first of the year or something.
All right, bet. I like that.
All right, man. Well, thank you again, and tell you people at AT&T. I said thanks again for sponsoring Real Estate Fridays, and you have a good week and happy holiday to you.
Yep. Happy holiday to you as well. Have a good one, Asia. Thank
All
you
right,
again.
all right, bye.
All right. Bye bye.
All right, y'all. Thanks for tuning in to Real Estate. Wrong event. What up, Doe Fridays on a Tuesday? I'll be live again Friday. I got somebody who reached out to me on Instagram who needed help with. I think she needed help with purchasing from the land maker, either the tax auction. So I was like, I'll help you, but we got to do it live because I figured that'd be good content and that could help somebody else. So thank y'all for tuning in. Happy holidays to you. And I'll see y'all in a couple days. Deuces. In stream. I don't want to play my outro.